Welcome back to Squelch. I'm Dano.
I'm Matt at Arms.
And I'm Storm Rage. And we're here to remind everyone that Hades 2 is a game, and games are supposed to be fun.
There it is.
There we go.
We did it.
We're committed now.
Yeah.
It's season 2. This week we're talking about Hades 2, everybody. We're super excited about it. This game is absolutely incredible. We're going to go all into that and what we love about it and everything here shortly. But here we go. This is a new Squelch format. Let us know what you think about it. Obviously, we're open to feedback. And just like Squelch, the original Squelch changed over time. I'm sure this will as well. But yeah, so here we go with season 2. Do we want to announce next month's game right now, since
Sure.
We'll be starting that at the beginning of the month?
Well,
Yeah, let's do it.
now, this is an interesting question, Dano, because when
Okay.
you say next month, I recognize that we're actively recording in July. But
Fair.
there is also
Fair.
a possibility that this doesn't come out until August. So we're talking about the game that we're playing for August, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
we are talking about Hades 2 for this week. So this week we're talking about Hades 2. And then next episode, we will start with the community vote game. And that will go for the month of August.
Probably
Most
the
likely.
full month of August.
Yeah.
Yes.
We may get
Basically.
bored after 2 or 3 weeks and may change it up, but probably for about a month.
Yeah.
Yes. The idea right now, which is set in wax, would we say it's like wax?
Yeah.
Like
So
we
it's-
carved it into wax,
So basically, it's been melted into a shape, and now we just need to carve the edges off of it. This is what we're doing here, right? This is basically the pilot episode. Of
Yeah, this is how the
Squelch
sausage
2.0.
gets made.
I used
Yes.
that metaphor earlier. Cannot use it again.
The sausage?
So we're
Yes,
But
making lots of sausage today.
it
Yeah,
is
I
how
did.
Lots of
sausage gets
sausage.
made.
it is. Yes, indeed. How good? Yeah. Like so.
Yeah.
Right now,
Originally, it was a pork sausage. This is a vegan sausage. So
And
the sausage is just different kinds of sausage
Yeah.
being made.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
may-
the
fennel.
sausage is being made.
Yeah.
A lot more fennel, more seasoning. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. I assume some sort of protein substitute of some sort.
Yes, since
I actually don't know what goes into vegan sausage, but I assume.
I haven't tried. I honestly haven't
soy
tried it since I am
product.
the meatless eater on the podcast, the non-meat diet person now.
I like
I've
that you
never
went
tried it.
meatless eater and then went, wait, maybe people don't understand what that means. A non-meat diet person. That's a better explanation for that.
There really should be like a word.
You mean like
to
vegetarian
describe-
or vegan?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
something.
I mean, it's
some word to describe if you don't eat meat, like just like some like simple, like it could have like the word vegetable in it somehow, like,
Yeah.
like a vegetable guy,
To really
or like a
focus on that.
vegetable
true.
turry,
I
something
mean,
like that. Yeah,
it's very much vegetarian because I am never giving up cheese. So
that's
you
fair.
know, cheese and
That's
eggs
fair.
are like the greatest thing right now.
So you're a cheesemonger.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I am actually 95% cheese.
Got it.
I think that as a person that sells cheese is a cheesemonger.
That is actually the correct thing. But
Yes.
I made a joke, Dano, by implying that cheesemonger was a normal word to describe an individual that just eats cheese.
I think that'd be a cheese enthusiast.
Yes.
I think a cheese
Be a
enthusiast
cheese-
could be a lot of things. I mean, it could be someone that sells, could be someone that buys, could be just someone that smells. Like maybe someone just really loves the smell of cheese. I love the smell of cheese.
I mean, it depends on the cheese and the age
Yeah,
of the
there are
cheese.
some bad smelling cheeses.
Yeah. Anyway,
I have good news. I have good news for everybody. I have good news. So yeah, you know what? We're talking about a different game, but we're the same old Squelch podcast. And that was Food Talk with Old Men.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Let's thank some patrons.
Thanks. I am pretty incredible.
Hey, patrons, thank you so much. We love you. We love your support. Thank you so much. Means the world to us. Absolute world to us. This week's patron of the week is Achromatic Gray. Here's a little poem for you. Achromatic Gray. I had to Google that word. Could use context clues. Thank you, Storm Rage. I appreciate that. Appreciate that.
We're good.
I'll take that as a win.
Yeah.
And as an extra special way for us to show your support for each new game we play, we are going to roll a D100 in the Squelch giveaway channel and give a random patron a copy of the game. The way this is going to work is, depending on how much we are making each month, we are going to roll a D100. If it is less than that amount, then we're going to give the game away. So right now we're making $59 a month. If it is 59% or less than the D100, we get a game. If we get back up to $100 a month, it'll be a 100% chance. If we get to 105, it'll be one game guaranteed and a 5% chance for a second game. So that's how that goes. So feel free to join the game if you'd like. If you're a patron, you are automatically part of it.
And
so,
to be clear, the game that we are going to give away is for August's game, not for Hades
Yes.
2.
Yes.
which we might as well announce now.
I think so.
Did we announce it earlier? Okay, yes.
We
are
talked
playing,
around it a lot. I don't think we ever
Cool.
said the name.
Cool. We're good at this. So good at this podcasting. 238, everybody. Episode 238.
Yeah.
We are playing Cult of the Lamb, which was voted on over our Discord. So we're playing Cult of the Lamb. I am super jazzed for this game. It's been on my wish list for a fair minute. So I think since it actually released, it's been on my wish list. So I'm super excited about this. If you want to suggest games, there is a Google form that you can fill out. It'll be in the description of this podcast. If you're on the podcast, it's also in our Discord. Just go to the game suggestions channel and you can find the link there. Mm-hmm. And then we will pick 5 games to vote on every time we're playing a new game. So join us at Discord if you haven't already. It'd be great. So we have some new segments that we don't have drops for yet. We would love your input on what they should be because you all are more clever than us. So the first segment is sell the game to a friend. This game this week we are selling Hades 2 because we're talking about Hades 2. Storm Rage, sell Hades 2 to a friend.
Hey, friend, do you like hitting stuff? Do you like stories?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Do you like cool stories about revenge? Like,
yes.
Do you like magic? Do you like mythology? Do you like being able to freeze time? That's always something in video games that I love being able to do is when I can freeze time and then just go to town on my enemies. Do you like feeling like a cheat code when everything goes perfectly and it feels like you're cheating the game? Do you like unique artwork made by an indie company that doesn't try to shove microtransactions down your throat? Play Hades 2.
Yes, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
That's
I think those were rhetorical questions that I was answering. Though that was my bad. Sorry.
No,
my bad.
it was. I like the audience interaction. When in doubt, interact.
Matt at Arms. I would like you to sell Hades 2 to a friend.
Hey, friendo. You know that game I talked about like 3 years ago a lot and played a lot and was great and is probably one of my favorite games of all time, Hades. They made a sequel to that and it's better. That's all you should know.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Has
I'm not
it been
like
3 years.
It's been 3. It's 2021. Sorry, 2021. Which felt like, that was in the dark time.
It was
Like, the whole escaping hell thing really resonated with a lot of people at that time.
I still forget how into video games everybody got during 2020 and 2021 when that was like the only thing you could do. And there are games that are just like ingrained in my soul of these were COVID games.
Yeah, and Hades was one of them, and probably the best one. The best one, thanks. Like it was like Animal Crossing and Hades too. And Hades were like the 2 games that everybody played. Right?
Hades is an all-time great.
It's
a top fiver.
And and Hades 2, it's Hades 2, and it's better than Hades 1. It's honestly better than Hades 1. Go play it.
It's great. All right, Dan, sell this game to a friend. Okay, Dan, I think I will. All right. Picture this. You are trying to rescue your parents and brother from your grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
Along the way, you take a nice bath. You go fishing. You do a bit of gardening. In between that fishing and gardening, you discover that you also need to help out your brothers and sisters, your aunts and your uncles, who happen to be trapped in their home. Oh, did I mention that they're all literal gods, and you are a god and a witch, and you were raised by a witch, and your grandpa is time, like literal capital T time? Also, you can pet a frog.
I'm really excited for that last part. I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, how have you not gotten there?
I don't know.
You just go to the frog and you pet it.
It's right there.
At any point in this game, Stormage, you could have pet that frog.
I should clarify. I have pet the frog. I thought
Okay.
that there was a way that you can, like, bring the frog with you in your
You
runs.
can, yes.
I
Oh, yeah,
haven't
you
done
can.
that
Yes.
part yet.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
pet
Okay,
the frog.
yeah.
I have pet the cat. Those are the only
Okay.
two things that I've done.
Okay. Which, let's be fair, are the two most important things.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So I don't know. Save your dad. Save your brother. Save your mom. From capital T time.
Yes.
Hello, old friend. Let's meet for tea after the match, shall we?
Slurp, slurp, slurp.
Tea with Finley, where we talk about the games we played this week. Start us off, Matt at Arms.
Yeah, I played a lot of Magic. My store had what they called a chaotic commander event where they had 64 people sign up. It was a full house, and they actually had to turn people away, which is amazing. They gave out commander precons to everybody. It was like $50 to get in. You gave everybody a commander precon and three packs of cards that you can open up and put into the precon to make your deck better. I got a really good precon. I did okay, but the best part is I got a $100 chase card in one of the packs. So I basically won the event. Had a blast. It was like all day commander. So much fun. Other than that, I've been playing Hades 2 because we're going to talk about it. Got my first clear. Going downstairs. Just before the show, and then somebody else on the show got it just before the show too, which is even better. So
Wasn't me.
yeah, Hades 2 and Commander. Hades 2, Commander, and work. That's all I've been doing.
Storm Rage.
I am in like full summer mode, and I have a lot of responsibilities. I have a lot of things I should be doing, and I've been blowing them all off because I want a week of just video games. So that's kind of what I did this last week. I'll do responsibility things this upcoming week. Yeah, thank you. Outside of Hades 2, which I did play a decent amount of, especially the last couple of days, I tried to get back into it because I played a little bit when it first came out for early access, and then I basically didn't play it throughout much of July, and then I started playing it again. Real fun. We'll talk more about it in just a second. But I have also, outside of Hades 2, been playing more Helldivers, and that game is delightful. And I don't know if there is a better multiplayer game right now to just get in, play an hour with your friends, and then get out. Because you don't need to worry about story, you don't need to worry about quests, you don't need to worry about a long-term commitment as far as time is concerned. It's just fun. You just drop down, you blow up some bugs, and then you're done. It's a delightful time, and people can drop in and out as needed, and it's not a big deal. Really, really fun. I've also been playing some Baldur's Gate 3 because I picked that back up, and that game still real good. And with all the patches, it's gotten even better, and I'm really, really excited about the upcoming patch. There's a lot of really fun stuff in it. I've been trying to do different runs, using different characters, going in different directions, and it's just so very, very good. And I feel like most games that I'm playing right now are just in a really good state. And that doesn't always happen. Sometimes things feel buggy or really, I was going to say rigged, but that's not the right word that I want to use. Broken, busted in some way, shape, or form. And a lot of games just feel really, really balanced and fun right now. So I've been playing a lot of games. Dano, how about yourself?
I need to talk about something that you just mentioned. So you said Baldur's Gate 3. Is that the sequel to Baldur's Gate 2?
It is, yes.
When did that release?
Oh, about a year ago, actually, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Is it any good?
It's maybe the best game I've ever played.
That is shocking. How have I not heard about this?
Oh, it's because I tell you it every week, and you choose to block out any mention of it because it is in a setting that you believe is overexposed. And so because of that bias, you're not giving yourself the opportunity to enjoy a really well-made game that has really fun mechanics and storytelling outside in addition to that world. And so you just kind of forget that it exists every single week.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Good call. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for the refresher there.
So you're saying you're waiting for the Neverwinter game that comes out in the same engine, right?
No. If it were Dragonlance,
Okay.
I'd be on board. That's probably it, though.
Actually, you know what? After playing Baldur's Gate 3 a good amount, I want a Fallout game set in that style of game. I want like Fallout 1, 2 style game, but like modern RPG style. Yeah. Give me that.
Yeah, I have learned a lot more about the new Dragon Age game and its combat. And I ain't interested.
Yeah.
I ain't interested.
Oh.
I'm not buying it.
Wow.
I don't want to play. I don't know. Like Dragon Age had a very specific combat style. They pushed it way off the rails in Inquisition. And they pushed it even further. It's like, I'm sorry. Like, Dragon Age was fun, even if you couldn't see that. And if you can't see that, I don't want to play your game. Unless it is absolutely shockingly good, but I'm not buying it until I watch gameplay and read a bunch about it because I'm just not interested. Like, it was fun because it was an interesting style game. I don't want to play a game like everything else. If I wanted to play a game like everything else, I would just play one of those games. But anyways, that's about what I did play. Played a bunch of Persona 3 Reload, which is a shockingly fun game for what it is. I stand behind that game shouldn't be fun. It shouldn't be fun because it's just going to school. It's just going to school and making time for friends. That is all that game is. It is making time for friends, and you don't have enough time for those friends, and you feel bad about it. And sometimes you go to hang out with one friend, and down the hall, there's another friend that wants to hang out with you, and you feel bad about it. You feel bad about not getting to hang out with that friend. But you can't, because if you only hang out with that one friend, then you won't have the strong social links with the other friends. So you have to make time for all your friends, and the old people, and the little girl who hangs out by herself in the park, which, I'm sorry, like, where are her parents? I know where her parents are. I know what's going on. I've progressed the story enough to know what's going on there, but I'm just saying, like, feel like, and she has the weird older guy friend that's only there on Sundays, and I don't know, like, I feel like maybe you shouldn't have this many adult friends who hang out with you alone in the park. It seems like a real big risk. I mean, I'm just saying. But yeah, it is so much fun. And then sometimes you go into a dungeon, but not that often because you can't waste your time. You cannot waste your time going up the dungeon because if you only do the dungeon stuff, then you aren't doing enough stuff to like raise your stats, like your academics or your bravery or your what's the third one? I'm blanking on it. Anyways, but yeah, it is an insane game. There's no business actually being fun, and it's actually a ton of fun. And I just got added more stuff. Now I have to hang out with like my teammates and stuff out of the dungeon, and so now I have to like find time to do gardening and find time to like watch a movie, and I ain't got time for that. I gotta go hang out with some old people. But I feel guilty when I get into the old people, but I have no time. Anyway, Persona 3 has been great. I have a ton of fun. Sorry, Matt's camera
just had a stroke.
It is not doing well. No. Oh, there it goes. It's dead.
All right. Yeah, that's probably for the best. It needed to be put down for a bit.
I found a spreadsheet on Reddit that I have modified greatly to keep track of everything. I'm basically playing Persona 3, the spreadsheet game at this point, keeping track of when I last visited people, keeping track of when I last, where I'm at with all the different stages and stuff. It's a ton of fun, having a lot of fun with that game. So glad I bought that. I'm not going to lie. Super jazzed. I got that third game in a series and not another third game in a series. Also been playing Hades 2. I played a ton of Hades 2 a month ago. Picked it up again this week just as a refresher. That game is shockingly fun, you guys. It is super duper fun.
Real good.
The additional biomes that they've added has been incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I love how everything is gamified now. Like things that were just given to you in Hades 1, you have to unlock now via specific like recipes and stuff in Hades 2, which makes it really fun and exciting and really interesting. And you get like a little bit like that dopium, like not dope. Is that right?
Dopamine?
Dopamine. Thank you. Dopamine.
Yeah, I believe you combined dopamine and opium, which is a very fun word.
Or hopium, or copium.
It's appropriate for a super giant game because they are kind of addicting. So
Yeah.
I'm going to say that's just my brain working correctly. It's been a ton of fun. And like, I feel like the relationships are a little bit more rewarding in Hades 2 because it's not just like in your face. Like it's kind of like not earned necessarily because it's just you gifting, but it's like a little bit like the way that they approach relationships have been a little bit more different. I've been loving that as well. So yeah, Hades 2 and Persona 3 Reload, and then the Olympics because it's the Olympics. Why not? So yeah, it's been a fantastic week for video games, which is nice because work has been a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Taste my grilled cheese.
Munch.
Oh, yeah, it's Naga Sandwich. This isn't a new segment. I was going to explain it. I was like, nope, this is just a Naga Sandwich. This is our first good, not so good, and our best good. What is our first good, Mad at Arms, about Hades 2?
First good about Hades 2, Nemesis. She's the best girl. If you meet Nemesis, she's the larger armor-clad lady who has the Nemesis sword, or Stygian blade, which is
Stygian blade?
Which is a blade you use in Hades 1, right off the bat.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
It's a couple of them that show up.
Yeah, a couple of them show up. And she's really, really mean to you, which is great. Like she's
Why
first.
Why won't she take a bath with me? It's very rude. She said that it just would take too long to take her armor off, and I was like, that's not a very good excuse. If you don't want to take a bath with me, you could just say no, and I will respect that.
I mean,
but you don't need to give me, it takes too long to get my armor off.
Yeah. I mean,
Have
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Have you taken a bath with Dora yet?
No, the only person I've been able to take a bath with, I offered bath salts, which is a heck of a sentence. I apologize to everybody. I offered it to everybody. The only person who has accepted it so far is Odysseus,
the married man.
And Odysseus was just like, "Oh, this is weird. I'm naked with a goddess." And,
it's really funny.
And
it
you're
is
like,
funny.
oh, is this weird for you? Sorry, nudity isn't like something that we're ashamed about up here. And he's like, no, it's
prude.
Fine.
But like if they
I forgot.
yeah, the shade one is hilarious. Just because it's like, I guess we're just supposed to sit here. I don't feel anything.
She's like floating above the water,
right?
She's a ghost. It's so fun.
It's so good. But no, Nemesis is best girl.
Nemesis is fun because of how she interacts out in the world.
When you meet her out in the world, she literally either steals kills, steals doors you want to take, steals things from Charon, or buys things from
gold.
Steals gold from you, and it's just generally mean, and like steals, and it's amazing. It's like she's literally your nemesis, and she does everything she can in these events to get in your way. It is so good.
This is a very like millennial reference, but she reminds me of Gary from Pokemon, of just like one step ahead of you and just being pretty annoying, but not like actively antagonistic. Like she doesn't try to kill you, or at least she hasn't so far in my game. And the fact that there is somebody that is technically on your side, but in the most aggressive way possible, I think is a really fun way to tell that story.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like I progressed far enough along in the relationship. It's more like a rivalry that like starts off unfriendly and that kind of has becoming more friendly. I haven't got like super far in the relationship, but it feels more like it's becoming more of like a sort of like a friendly rivalry, which is kind of fun. I've been enjoying that a lot, and it's just so fun when she goes. Like I was in a, I think I was. I had like 900 gold and was heading over to the boatman, and she like goes and just like steals the boatman door, and I was like, I needed that stuff. I needed those boons and that help. It's really rude.
I just realized that we have not actually given a actual pitch about what Hades 2 is as a game. Can I briefly describe, like, not trying to sell it, but just like, here's what Hades 2 is, in case anybody is like unaware of what Hades 2 is?
Yes.
So Hades 2 is a roguelike action RPG. So you start out and you are essentially, and this is kind of like spoiler for like the first 30 minutes of the game, I suppose, but I won't go past that, where you are the you come across this witch, and this witch has tasks you with killing Kronos, the Titan of Time. And so you're going out, you're building runs, and on these runs, you're getting boons from various gods or goddesses that will increase or modify your abilities in some way, shape, or form. During those runs, you can also build relationships by building gifts and getting materials that will expand your long-term effects, because each run, whenever you die, all of your boons and all of your gifts are basically reset, but you can have some long-term benefits over the course of the time. So you play as Melanoe. I don't think that's quite how it's pronounced, but your goal is to go and kill Kronos. And what's different about this from Hades 1 is the amount of resources and kind of levels that are available. In Hades 1, you play as Zagreus, the son of Hades, who's trying to get to the surface, and that's your only goal. In Hades 2, we have a downstairs, which is where you go to kill Kronos. There's an upstairs, which, truth be told, I haven't explored at all, so I don't know what's upstairs. And then there was a third area that has not been unlocked at all for early access. So there are 3 different levels, so we may be talking about each of those levels kind of as different regards, because they're basically 3 different games, if we're being honest, all wrapped into one, and that is roughly Hades 2.
Perfect.
Yeah.
No.
Have you guys unlocked the mini game yet? Like the dark faceted crystal? Have you guys done that one yet?
That's the third. That's the third area. That's the quote unquote third area, which is
okay.
Which is the chaos runs.
Yeah, they're like just like little mini runs where they have like you are given a loadout and then you have to just finish whatever
level it is, that they give you.
Yeah, with that loadout.
Yeah,
so it's fun. I've done.
Yeah, and as you unlock stuff, more of those things unlock, and you get materials that are useful for other things, which is great.
And out of curiosity, how much time have each of us put into Hades, and how far have we gotten into it?
Okay.
Because for me, I'm at about 12 hours is my total playtime. I have completed I've finished a run downstairs, but I haven't touched upstairs, and I didn't even know the Chaos Doors existed, so I have pretty much just been run, and that's all that I've really done is really hard focused to try and kill Kronos.
I've played 31 hours.
Okay.
And I played this one and immediately when it came out, and then I took it, didn't play it for a while, and then I played it a bunch this week. I've completed a run downstairs. I have not completed a run upstairs yet, and I've done like 3 or 4 of the chaos runs. So,
I am at 27 hours, I think now, and I've completed upstairs. Oh, I hit my microphone. So completed upstairs. I haven't completed downstairs. I don't know. I've gotten. I'm probably not super close to finishing off Chaos, actually, if I'm being honest. I just haven't had the build yet for it, and I always get down there, and I'm always just desperate with my extra lives, and it feels like just gotta get better at the boss fight. But yeah, the upstairs was super fun. That was super fun, clear, and yeah, the upstairs biome right now is my favorite so far. I would say of everything.
Yeah, the second area of the upstairs is my favorite area of the game.
Yeah, the boss is awesome. It's super fun.
Yeah, that's a great boss fight. Very, very good boss fight. All right. What's the not so good
I
Storm?
I super distracted from the actual concept of the segment that we're on, and I apologize for
Well,
that.
we should have started with that. I feel like
Yeah.
I think we should have put that at the top of the show somewhere of like, what is the game and how is it played?
Yeah. Have fun editing that if you want to actually throw that to the beginning.
Yeah, I could. I got the timestamp written down.
Or we can just leave it here.
Yep, we will see.
The not so good is that because it is only available on PC, unless you have a Steam Deck controller or something along those lines, like some sort of PC controller, that you have to play on mouse and keyboard, because it isn't out on Switch, which is what I played Hades 1 on. And boy howdy, this game is not as fun on mouse and keyboard, at least for my preferences. And I am so excited to actually be able to play it back on Switch here soon. Yes, Dana, you look very quizzical.
Any USB controller will work. Just
Yeah.
plug the controller into your computer.
That takes more effort than I am willing to do.
I feel like this not so good is more of a you problem.
Yeah, like Stormy, I will send you this controller. I will literally send you this controller if you.
When I want to play Hades, I want to be laying down on my couch with my Switch in my hands.
Yeah,
and
agreed.
in a supine position, as lazy as possible. I don't want to be sitting at my desk, like ready to go, even if it's technically a controller, which I do think did I know that I could just plug in a USB controller to my computer and play? No, I did not. That is new information to me. But also, my complaint still stands of I really want it on Switch, so that way I could be on my couch and not at my computer.
Fair.
Well,
No.
I mean, it is a beta, so I mean, early access, not beta. It's early access, so I bet you we'll get a Switch port sooner rather than later.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, when it comes out on 1.0 and I buy it yet again, yes.
Look, when the game is this good, Daniel, you have to find something that is a not so good. So I'm sorry that my mild inconvenience isn't worse.
I mean, maybe the not so good is the fact that the Switch 2 has been apparently seems to be delayed indefinitely at this point.
I'm fine with
and maybe that is the not so good. Maybe that's the not so good.
No, the not so good is the fact that you have to play it at your desk.
Yeah,
because it's
I like playing
unless
at
you
my
have
desk.
a Steam Deck. And actually, no, it is Steam Deck. If you have a Steam Deck, it'll work.
Yeah,
but
I
you
don't
also have
have
to buy a
Steam
Steam Deck, which is a lot of money.
Am I the only one that likes sitting at my computer and playing games?
Yes.
I prefer it this way. Okay.
No. Honestly, like I sit at my computer. I sit at this computer in front of these monitors like 8-9 hours a day at least. Like the last thing I want to do is play a video game not on my couch.
You're wrong.
Yeah,
What?
the
No.
amount of time that I spend playing games at my desk is very low in comparison to the amount of times that I spend playing games like on my laptop with a trackpad, upstairs on my couch, or playing Switch, or doing anything else.
That's crazy to learn. Okay. Well, look at that. I'm the
Oh,
real
I mean,
one.
like trust me. Next week when we talk about Cult of the Lamb, I am buying the Switch version so I can play it in bed.
Yep, I already have it on Switch, and I'm absolutely. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I don't have a comfy chair for my desk setup, and I don't have a great desk setup. Like it's just an old thrift shop desk, and so my back hurts because I'm ancient if I'm ever at my desk for more than 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I have a fancy chair that I have like sat in so long that it stopped being comfortable, and then I bought one of those like purple pads to sit on, and now it's comfortable again.
That's a smart call.
I need to do that because I'm like I said, I'm at my desk 8-9 hours a day, and I hate playing video games at my desk.
Oh, it doesn't bother me. I'll work at my computer all day and then make dinner and then come back to my computer and play games. Fun. Cool. I have the best good, and I lost where it went. Best good. The second boss music downstairs is absolutely incredible. I don't know. I haven't looked for it yet, but I have to imagine it's going to be available at some point. I need that soundtrack on vinyl so I can purchase it and give you money, Super Giant Games.
Mm-hmm.
I need just like the soundtrack on vinyl, just like as is. Give it to me. It's awesome. And then I also need you to make a lo-fi version of that so I can buy that from you as well. That would be great. I want both.
One
Please.
thing that I do love about the boss music is that, and my buddy Ted had to point this out to me before I noticed it, is when you take out various members of the band, it drops out of the soundtrack, which is phenomenal. Do you
so much
prefer
fun.
the soundtrack Hades 1 or Hades 2?
Hades 2 because the second boss music is so good.
That is the best, but I think outside of that, I prefer Hades 1.
I disagree. Hades 2 soundtrack is so much better. Just in general, I can listen.
Interesting.
I found the where they uploaded it on YouTube, and I've listened to it through just the whole thing through and through. There are tracks in the second game soundtrack that are miles above. Like the first boss upstairs is like the boss music for the first boss upstairs is probably one of my favorite tracks ever. It also includes one of the people from like a well-known jazz musician artist is playing the saxophone in it, and it is incredible. It is probably one of my favorite pieces of music in the entire game.
Interesting, because I also listened to the full soundtrack on YouTube when it came out, and nothing grabbed me. Nothing grabbed me the way it did in Hades 1.
I think I like it better than Hades 1. But that might just because it's just recency, though, too.
But also Hades 1 soundtrack
ahead.
is a complete banger front to top.
So good. Both are great.
Both are Darren Korb makes good music. Heads up.
Yeah.
So.
And just so everyone knows, we are being purposely vague about this game because it's early access.
Yeah.
So, yes, we could just name the second boss, but, if you haven't played the second boss or if you haven't been upstairs yet and got to the first boss yet, the second boss, we're kind of giving you that. I know that we're kind of throwing spoilers out, but, we're trying to be vague about it as well because this game is incredible. And what's super fun about Hades is the discovery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we are being vague. We are going to come back. We'll talk about this later. We are going to come back and record a full set of episodes about this when it actually releases, but it's so good this had to be the first episode. So
yeah,
but yeah, that second it's absolutely incredible, and I love it. And I love how that entire floor leads up to it. You can hear the music kind of coming all the way up to the floor. It's super fun. And then when you get to the final room, the final room before the boss has the queue to get in, and you get to skip the queue. It's so fun. It's so clever. There's those little Easter eggs. Just if you take a moment to look at the game instead of just racing through it. There's so much there. It's so much fun. Absolutely love this game.
There's a second song if you've beat them enough times that they play a second song, and it is just as good, if not better, than the first song.
Oh.
We got another new segment coming up. This segment is called 3 Questions. If you have an idea for a drop, let us know. We all have 3 questions to ask. The same 3 questions. We're going to answer them. We're going to do this every single week. Matt, start with you.
All right.
What is your favorite part of Hades 2?
I have 3 answers because I can't decide. The camp itself, the hub area of the game. There's so much to do, so much to collect for that area. So many little tasks you can do before you head out on your run. It is wonderful. The unlock stuff, unlike Hades 1, it doesn't feel like it gets in the way of the gameplay at all. Because you just discover the stuff as you go. It's unlocked at a good pace. You don't feel like you don't have anything to do for more than 2 runs in a row. And you don't feel overwhelmed. I don't think I felt overwhelmed. It's I can do things in the cauldron now. I can unlock this. I can unlock this. It feels great.
It's not as confusing. I feel like Hades 1 was super confusing. All of a sudden you had 15 shades of drapes to unlock. And you're do I need to unlock the drapes? Do things happen if I unlock the drapes? Or should I be spending stuff on the drapes?
or should I spend my diamonds on the jukebox? I'm not sure. I'm not sure I wanted to do that, but you have to get the full clear, right? So it just feels like there's a lot more interesting things to do. The power-up stuff is a lot more fiddly, and I haven't gotten that far into it, and I need to, which is good.
What do you mean by? You mean the boons?
The boons? No, when you set up before, you do the grid.
The Arcana cards?
Arcana cards?
Yeah, it feels a lot more fiddly and complex, and I haven't gotten too deep in it. I just have kind of set it and forget it at this point. There's probably builds that I haven't figured out. I think I've just unlocked everything on it too. So, the voice cast. The voice cast is so good. Just absolutely wonderful voice cast. Hecate is the voice of the narrator in Baldur's Gate 3, which is the best part, which is great.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's a professional voice cast. Some of your favorites show up again. It's wonderful. Soundtrack, like we talked about, I think it's better than the first one, in my opinion. Then I also like the fact there's like different ways to go. You can do the chaos run, you can go upstairs, you can go downstairs. You get frustrated downstairs, go upstairs. You get frustrated upstairs, do a chaos run. You get frustrated all three, you can turn off for the night. It's fine. You know, be like you get sick. If you want to challenge yourself in a different way, you can grab a weapon. Unlock some of your Arcana stuff because there's actually fated list stuff that is good if you like face bosses without Arcana equipped. It's just like there's a lot of good directions you can do, and there's a lot of good challenges. And I just unlocked the and I think you just did too, Stormrage, the fear system, which is the heat version of this game.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot going on there that I haven't figured out yet. It's one of those things that it'll improve on in early access as early access goes along. There's a lot to this game.
There is.
So real quick, what are you struggling with? I mean, one of those three things.
All right, slowing down. I played Hades 1 like fast and like up in your face. My favorite weapon in that game was the fists and the sword and basically it's just the fists. So I'm like trying to find that game spot, and you can do it in Hades 2, but Melanie is more built for okay, I have these groups of enemies in the field, I should play this way. I have this group of enemies, I should play this way. And then I'm getting these boons, I should lean into this type of playstyle more. I need to slow down to figure that out better.
And what has surprised you?
How polished the game was at initial release. It felt like it felt better, more complete than most games I've ever played. Like on like initial first release, like they didn't have a lot of the art pieces in. They still don't have a lot of like the characters fully arted in, but it just feels so like gameplay wise, it feels smooth and perfect. It feels smooth and wonderful. It's so good.
Cool. Stormrage, favorite part of the game?
My favorite part is the new cast system. And in Hades 1, the cast was kind of terrible until it got crazy. And so, like, the first cast was just, let me throw this thing. It's like, why would I ever throw a blood dart when I could just destroy them with my sword?
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually you were like, oh, well, now it's the most important part of my entire build. And now it starts off, and it's already pretty good because it's basically a time circle that slows enemies, and that's on its own really useful. So the fact that it starts out useful, and then you can kind of build towards insane things, like my first actual clear was because of a cast build that was just absolutely nutty. And I think that the way that is handled is far improved from the first one.
Mm-hmm. What are you struggling with?
This is an early access issue, and so I recognize that like this is early access. I recognize that this is not something that is likely to stay for a long time, but I'm left not knowing what to do a lot of the time. Like for instance, we get reference to going upstairs a lot, and I had assumed that I was like, oh well, I'll just keep running. I'll find the regions that I need. So I kept checking. No, I didn't get it. No, I didn't get it. No, I didn't get it. And then eventually it was like, oh, I needed to go into the pot and then check this other tab, which doesn't exist for any other purpose other than to do this one thing, and I needed to click that like 10 runs earlier. And there are a couple of just small things that I think are not missing that are either missing tooltips or not fully explained, and maybe that's a goal of theirs, is to make it less like in your face, hey, do this thing. But I really struggle unless games tell me, hey, go here, do this thing, complete this thing. And there's so many times in the game where there are like yellow check marks above this dude. Talk to this dude. It's like, great, I can do that. And then so there are other times where that's a little bit less obvious. And so for me, I just struggle every now and then knowing what am I supposed to do? Who am I supposed to talk to in order to progress certain aspects of the game?
Yeah, because the upstairs was, you kind of had to first want to see, why can't I go up there?
Yeah.
And so you had like, so you had to be curious in the areas, right? Mm-hmm. Which I think in an early access is even more difficult because you're like, oh, maybe this is just closed because it's early access.
And that's what I thought for a really long time.
Yeah,
until we start talking about it.
Yeah, and so then once you, because like to get upstairs, you have to kind of be curious. First you go, oh, I can't get up there. Why can't I get up there? And then you go find something in the pot, and once you start getting up there, it's still once you get up there the first couple times, I don't want to spoil it, but it's not like it's and now you're making runs. It's really interesting. It's really fun.
Yeah.
It's once you figure it out, it's actually really rewarding. Like it rewards curiosity and just leaning into the rogue-like kind of facet of it of like dying is okay.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I think once you start playing with it a little bit and you start getting up there, you'll see how it's super fun and super cool. But yeah, I could definitely see being confused and frustrated by like, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing right now with some of this, which I have some about that as well, actually. But yeah. And then what has surprised you about the game?
I was genuinely surprised at like how much there is. I would have been super happy with just here's another Hades, and you get one floor, run it, and there's so much more already, and there's going to be so much more added. Like we don't really have a romance system yet. There's a couple of things that are like leading to it, but like the plot isn't done yet. There's a lot of things that are missing, and there's already so much. So the fact that there's so much was genuinely shocking to me.
Agreed.
Dano, what was your favorite part?
All of it.
Okay, great.
Is all of it okay? Because all of it.
Fantastic. What are you struggling with?
Builds. Man. Builds. It's the same thing I struggle with Hades 1.
Yeah.
The builds and not knowing meta builds. I get stuck not knowing like the way to build. 'Cause I'm not a clever person when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like when I was playing Hearthstone, I wasn't what you would call a deck builder. I was kind of what you would call somebody that's copied a deck code. I could modify that deck once I had it, but like I wouldn't go out there and put 30 cards in a deck. Like that's something I didn't do. I know that that's part of this game is building it as you go, but not having a direction I find difficult. Especially when you're making deep runs. Like I'll have plenty of runs where I'm getting to the top of I'm getting to the final boss of the upstairs, or I'm getting to the final boss of the downstairs. I know it's happened to me today. I had a bad build. Like I knew the build it wasn't right. Like there was stuff that was off about it. I leaned into the wrong things. I didn't have enough stuff to just get to the boss. So I was like, well, I'm actually going to go pick the flower here in the corner because I know that I'm not finishing this run.
Yeah.
So like, I wish there was a way, and I don't know if this is a third-party tool, or I just wish I had an idea of what to do with builds. Like at least give me an idea of what works, what doesn't, beyond just like trying, because there's so much stuff to try and so many ways to like start your builds and to ensure that stuff's going the right way, that like trial and error forever is just not an option for me, because I'm not gonna play that much of the game. So like having like at least an idea of how to, because I want like an idea of a direction for my builds without having to do God mode. I don't want to play God mode.
That was my question, because I want to talk about God mode real quick. Because God mode is the way that it works is that you start off with a 10% flat decrease of all damage you take, and then every run that you go, and every run that you fail specifically, it adds an additional 2%. I cannot play this game without God mode. I get too frustrated. I'm at like 54% damage reduction right now, and let me tell you, it's a game changer. I love the game a lot more because I can do those kind of suboptimal builds, and it's not nearly as punishing, and so I feel more rewarded for exploring weird combinations. But Dano, why don't you want to play God mode?
Because I know I don't need it if I just have a better build. Like if I'm not using a scuffed build, I know that I'm good enough at the game to clear without God mode. And so I would kind of prefer it that I don't know, stubbornness probably, if I'm being honest.
You know that you could turn it on and then off if you didn't like it.
Yeah, I know I could do that, but I'd like to not play with it. I just don't want to like struggle with builds either.
No, I get it.
I think God mode is their answer to my problem. Is that they've put that in the game. It's called God mode, and it's damage reduction is how they did that.
Yeah.
I would prefer if there was a way to kind of like have an idea of like maybe it's recipes that you can unlock in somewhere, or maybe it's here are some like like directions to take a build somehow, I think would be really cool to like have in the game after X amount of runs, or maybe something in the pot, or maybe something on the scroll, like will give you an idea of how to take a build or something like that. I think that would be kind of fun.
You want max roll. That's what you want.
I've looked at max roll.
No, you want like a max roll type site where it's like, okay, I want to go.
Oh, no, they have max roll has Hades 2 on it.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yes. It's just not fully flashed.
Yeah.
So maybe
also,
when
it's also in early access, and I think there's a lot of people the way everything is changing like every time they make a patch.
Yeah.
So it's like one of those things where it's impossible to kind of like, okay, I'm tracking, these particular boons. I'm trying to get this particular duo. I'm trying to play in this particular style. Like you were able to do in Hades 1 quite regularly, like because there was like there's in the Discord for Hades, the Hats Hades show, there was a pinned spreadsheet that had like, okay, go after these particular boons, put these keepsakes on in the first area, put it on this keepsake on in the second area, try to get these boons, and then you will build up towards this level. And like these are the certain hammers you have to go for, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So
and I'm sure they'll be there eventually.
Yeah,
it's just I'm waiting for it. Also, I am terrible at fishing in this game. so bad at it, to the point where I only use the cat.
Yeah, the cat's the way to go.
I only use the cat because therefore I don't have to fish. The cat does fishing for me. So that also was a game changer, because I was getting legitimately more frustrated with the fishing than I was with any other aspect in the game, because I knew it was my fault, but I just was so jumpy. I was like, oh no, it wasn't now. Oh, I missed the fish. I need those bones or whatever they are to buy another nectar. But yeah, so.
But if you do the Dark Thirst, you don't really need to. You have plenty of bones.
Oh, I basically buy. I'll buy like a lure and a nectar and an ambrosia, like pretty much every chance I can.
Same.
Yeah. So that way I can do all of the fun things.
Dano, what surprised you about this game?
How well they walk you through the complexity of the game, I feel like. Because I feel like it is a complex game. And I remember logging in, downloading it, and starting to play and be like, oh my gosh, they made Hades more complicated. I can't do this. And then almost immediately, I could. Mm-hmm. Like, got to the first boss. They walked through it. Really, it isn't like the learning curve is really, really like they do a great job of not making it super steep and super difficult. I thought for sure I would not be able to play it. And then I actually was having a ton of fun with it. So yeah, and maybe I'm not good at the game, but I don't feel like I'm bad at the game.
No, the difficulty curve is very like gradual. Like it bumps up in Act 2, and then like Act 3 is kind of like constant, and then it's just the hockey stick happens with Kronos.
Yeah, that's a tough fight.
Yeah,
that's not an easy fight. Not an easy fight.
Yeah, that's like definitely. I'm okay with that because it's a great fight.
I feel like the boss fight before you get to Kronos should be more difficult than it actually is.
Agreed. But
I feel like it's almost more of a DPS check than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yes.
because I feel like the boss is, and I like how well everything is telegraphed in that fight. Boy, Diablo 4. Hey, Diablo 4 devs, go play Hades 2 and show that's how you actually telegraph something.
Yeah.
You don't like hide the telegraphs in like art. You actually just telegraph the attack. Like, yeah, you're welcome.
No, like honestly, like everything, and that's the other thing. Everything is so well telegraphed, but like it's still very. There's still
artistic.
A challenge. It's still a challenge to beat these bosses.
What Supergiant Games is doing with their it's shocking. It's incredible. Like everything is so well telegraphed, but not telegraphed in a way that is like boring. It's cleverly telegraphed in an interesting and fun way that is thematic to the fight and thematic to like the biome that you're in. It's incredible. Let's move on to some salt, huh?
Let's get salty!
Storm Rage.
I don't know why. My brain was like, I see something here, right? I super don't.
You don't say anything here. So we are moving on from our Hearthstone conspiracy theories, and we are moving in to Steam reviews that I find funny. Some of them are salty, some of them aren't. Storm Rage, get us started.
We're going to start with North, who has 3 full reviews. They do not recommend Hades. This was posted after they had played 0.1 hours at review time. And it said, I'm the first negative review, I guess. Easy. Edit. I was just going to make it negative for 1 week to show the first negative review and sending SS screenshots, I assume, to my friends for showing off jokingly, then edit it. LOL, why y'all acted like a negative review by a random person would tarnish the image of a very, very big game. That was just a joke, prepared by a certified circus clown over a long period of time. I played the first game so much, I love the series. Y'all are so aggressive. Also cry about it, that you was not the first negative review, nerds.
Matt, take the next one for me.
This one's by Jojo Nader. Has 15 reviews, has 17 hours on record, and 0.1 hours at the time of review. Posted on the day it was released. You play as a lady, WTF, greater than sign, colon, open parenthesis.
Angry emoji face.
Yes.
Angry emoji face. Yeah, you play as a lady. Deal. I'll take this one. Red Shifter, 6 reviews, thumbs up, 36 hours recorded, 32 hours recorded at time of review. You can have a cat. 10 out of 10.
Nailed it.
Nailed it, indeed.
Perfect. This one's for you, Storm Rage.
That's by Ath1, who had half hour at time of review. Just says, they recommend it because you can pet the frog.
And you can.
Mm-hmm.
You can.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is going to be the end of Hades 2 until full release. We wanted to do this one first because, we play games that cost less than a Hades. So $30 or less, this is the game. It's absolutely incredible. So we're going to do
Really
our game review segment that we're going to do at the end of each game, not the end of each episode. So we're going to hop right into that until full release of the game.
Game reviews. Game reviews.
And thank you, Nomad, for the drop. I'll get it started. It's not even done yet. It's already absolutely amazing. Honestly, I firmly believe Supergiant Games could do a Minesweeper-like, and it would win Game of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give them ideas.
I mean, it would be beautiful, and the soundtrack would be amazing, and it'd be great.
This studio is just like, and if you haven't played their other games, go do that.
Yeah.
Bastion is one of my it's a top 10 for me.
Yeah.
Soundtrack also incredible, by the way. That was their first game. Incredible game. They're just, all their games are amazing. This studio is, what they're doing.
Yeah. Shocking.
Shocking.
Shout out to Transistor, because that game's also really good.
It is. I own all their games.
Yeah.
Storm Rage.
If you like Greek mythology but feel like it is often too dominated by men, you'll love the story. It's a story about powerful women doing really, really incredible things by and large. It's phenomenal. It's engaging and fun, and the combat is just an absolute delight and a straight-up upgrade from Hades 1. If it's too hard, I highly encourage God Mode right from the start. It's what I have done. I think it just makes the game genuinely more enjoyable unless you are somebody that likes that level of challenge. You'll continue to find new combos, new ways to use boons and weapons, and you'll have fun the entire way through. Just don't get too upset when the big bad murders you for the 50th time because you forgot to dodge their scythe yet again.
It was a lot harder to telegraph at the very first version of the game. They didn't telegraph that very well in the very first version. It's a lot better now.
And it's still hard to dodge.
It's still hard to dodge.
Matt, how about yourself?
A real short review here. It's the best action roguelike again. Once again, it's the best action roguelike on the market. It's not even close. But in Game of the Year for whenever the 1.0 drops. Whenever that happens, it's going to be Game of the Year. And then a lot of people are going to talk about it, and it's going to be like, how did they improve on Hades? Because they've already improved on Hades, and it's still in early access. So that's my review.
That's it for Hades. Next week, we are starting Cult of the Lamb. I am super excited. That's it for this week, though. Thank you all so much for listening. Thanks to all our patrons for patronizing us. Special thank you to our producers and best friends forever, Baximus and RidiculousHat. You can find all our social media and contact information at the pinned comment on our Patreon page over at patreon.com/Squelch.
Death to Kronos and games are supposed to be fun.
Yeah, sling those boons, baby.
This is the end of the show. Everybody bye!
Oh, I deleted the button.
Oh no, not the button.
I deleted the button. Oh, now I'm going to have to edit for sure. Hold on, I'm finding the button. It is here. Here's the button.
I got the button.
Oh, man.
Do we
That was
need a new
rough.
outro song? Both of them like reference Hearthstone pretty heavily, don't
Yeah, we do.
Do either of you know somebody that wants to write a song for us?
I might.
I'm fine either way.
Alright.
If it happens naturally, it happens. We can. If someone wants to write us a new song, please go ahead.
Yeah, please.
Play it.
We'll consider all submissions.
I think that went okay.
Yeah.
First new episode of.
We have some
think they're-
there's some formatting things we need to shave off the edges, like talking about the game. Generally, I think at the top of the show is a good idea. Once we figured it out in the middle of the show.
Yeah, it struck me in 30 minutes and I was like,
You know, that was something I thought about and then forgot to add to the show notes. So really, I'll take the fall on that one. That one's on me.
Hey, we got there eventually.
I mean,
well, I think it's pretty good first run.
I mean, we can call it the appetizer, like, you know what I mean, like where we can just, go into the amuse-bouche of the talking about the game.
Amuse-bouche. That's a fun word.
Yeah, that was good, and go buy Hades 2 because it's really good. In early access, I recommend it for sure.
Drop us a line in the Discord about what you liked, what you would like us to change. Honestly, like, we want the feedback because if you all like what we're doing, that's great. If you want something that we can improve on, that's even better. If there's something that you think we should add or change, awesome. We're humble people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not. Like, let us know. Just don't be mean about it. Or do. I'll probably be fine.
Hey, you guys want to start a cult next week?
Yes, very
Indeed.
much. Should it be a sheep-related cult?
I think it should.
I'm super excited. Hey, I want to head over to After Dark because I got a pop quiz for you guys. So,
okay.
It is a youth sports pop quiz.
Oh no.
So we're gonna head over there. Thank you everyone for listening to the first episode of Squelch 2.0. This was Hades 2. Next week, Cult of the Lamb.
Yes, lamb, not lamp.
Lamp. Are you gonna say goodbye, everyone?
Bye, everyone.
Bye.